and plug it in. Now, that is just a charger. You can keep something going on that, or you can use it, but it will not automatically cut off when the battery is fully charged. This is good for keeping it up. You have to do a slow trickle charge. You just want to top up a battery, something like that. You can run this on off solar panels. Okay, some kind of 5-watt system or 12-volt system going to some kind of a converter. And that's small. AA, AAA. It's an excellent device. Now, I can power this on this now, because this has 4 AAA batteries, 2650 milliamp hours, and they work quite well. You close it up. This can be charged slowly, but this takes like 16 hours or something to charge, and I have 2 or 3 hour chargers that I can run off of solar panels, so I could charge a couple sets of batteries in one day that this thing won't even be charged, so I don't even bother. But the unit itself is excellent. So I picked up a bunch of these, a couple of these, and I can plug them into this. I put a USB device here, put one of these onto this battery pack, one of these here, or some other kind of plug, but I'm thinking USB because there's so many of these devices coming out now. So now I have this working, but the nice thing about this one is, take a look at this. It has a battery condition indicator. 4 lights, of course, are fully charged, and it goes down as you get more and more haggard, the batteries. But there we go. That's a good way to go for some surplus stuff and some little things. Now, batteries. Rechargeable. Nickel metal hydride go along with rechargeable alkalines. You can't use them together, or just plain alkalines. Okay? Well, these are always going to be useful. These are just AA alkalines, disposable, and these are rechargeable, and this is rechargeable as well. So if I get a charger for these rechargeable alkalines, this would work as well, because all I have to do is put it in to the case, whichever two I want. We'll switch the batteries around, and I charge them externally. I don't charge them internally in the device. It just takes too much space up. And plus, you know, I have options. I don't have to have it that way. I can have spare batteries. I can take them in and I can put them out. As for plugs and wires, I like to go to stuff that's standard. So, let's say you want to carry batteries now. How do you do that? I see these little Ziploc craft bags. This will hold 4 AA's or AAA's across, or 4 AA's when it's really puffed up. This will hold 4 AA's flat, and this will hold 4 AAA's flat. Very nice. This keeps the weather off of them, keeps the water, and you could actually have them marked used or something like that, because you can still use used batteries in these devices, and they seem to go just fine. This one here is a used battery, and it's working just fine. So I went to the dollar store and I found these things. Look at this. You know, divider that can be moved around, goes into little tracks, and on the outside as you can see, this says new and this says used. Now, it's the same with this one. That holds 12 AAAs. This holds 12 AAs. Same thing. This moves. Same thing. This does move. And it has new and used. New on this side, used on this side. And you can actually sort your batteries and carry them out with you if it comes down to it. Also, the used batteries can be used in these LED lights, because the LED lights can use up all the power, or most of it. Now, what you do with these is you stick them into a Ziploc bag. Good technology, classic, weatherproofing, good sturdy Ziploc bag, and now you have waterproofing for your cases. Now, that's my take on what you could do with all sorts of devices. You can scrounge up some LEDs. You could use them for power. Now, this is another thing. Cigarette lighter light. This one works good. It's not as bright. It's a low power. It has a flash. Now, there's a cone. You can use it for traffic or for signaling. It's a diffuser cone. This plugs into a cigarette lighter. This cigarette lighter plug, believe it or not, charges a battery inside of here, and it holds it. This one's really good. But I went and bought another one. It came with this cone, like that. Well, the cone is good, but the flashlight dies. So, the battery's bad in here. But the rest of the device, the charging circuit that plugs into the cigarette lighter that charges up that battery, is still good. So, this is a good option for an external power such as this. Now, if I find out what voltage this is, match the batteries up, plug it, wire it in, I can use the charger on here to charge a battery pack that runs this, right? It's like I've lost my money if I can't reuse it, and it's awesome because I can now have a charger that as soon as I can just keep it plugged in, I can have a big battery pack on this thing. Maybe a car battery, huh? So, take your Altoids tin, your candy tin, your other edible tins, hopefully it's delicious food. Take your mint and eat them, because you know what to do with those boxes afterwards. They hold stuff, they hold batteries, you can use them to store things, and when you're hiking and that, they can be used for protecting certain delicates. That could be a first aid kit. You know what? I've even turned these into stoves. So, thank you. And if you were to take a couple of those tea light stoves of one kind or another, or a couple candles, tea light candles, stick it in there, boom, boom. All you need is a spacer. When it comes time to put out the stove, you have a lid. Holds it in, and put it in a Ziploc bag to make sure the contents don't contaminate your pack, because it's fuel. So, thanks for watching. This is Bad Fauxbar saying thank you for your time and attention. Happy New Year.